So you can tag Gucci, you can tag Prada, you can tag Dior, but you're telling me you cannot tag that your friend, that you patronize a business, or because you actually paid for the service? Yes, some of you are already practicing witchcraft, and we need to call you out today on the Audacity Files. Welcome to Audacity Files, the series where we talk about the bold, the shameless, and the plain unbelievable. Because seriously, where are you people ordering this level of audacity from? My name is Sidenike, and I'm glad we are here again together to unpack another story. But before we move on, let us go to the street of social media and talk about one or two things I found online. And I said, you know what? I can't see this alone. I need to bring it to my people so that we can talk about it together. So this is the first video.
So the new one now, as I'm talking to you now, the new one now is that if you like me and I like you, we have to pretend that, we have to pretend like we don't like each other so that you will like me more or I'll like you more. Jesus. Like Jesus. So
As in, I feel this girl's
what is
thing.
happening,
Like,
God?
what is happening? You reached to ask, so what is happening, God? I said that is not enough. Let me play another video I saw again about the same topic, and then we'll talk about it.
A conversation that will forever live rent-free in my mind was when I had a conversation with my friend, and he told me there was this girl he liked, that he had liked the girl for the longest. So he finally made his advances towards her, and she gave in immediately. She agreed immediately, and he said whatever he felt for her at that moment disappeared. I was like, bro, what do you mean? He said he wanted the girl to disagree. He wanted the girl to form. He wanted the girl to not give in so easy. Like, he didn't expect her to give in so easy. I'm like, bro, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? You're telling me you're attracted to a girl that will let you run for her, pursue her, tire. And he was like, that's the kind of lady see. Like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And this question is a very valid question. What is wrong with you guys? Honestly, dating nowadays is already messed up. Dating while I was in my 20s was actually messed up. But I feel like dating in this new age is pretty much messed up. I don't know how to use the word. I don't know what word to quantify this. So you're telling me that in this new era, because let me talk like a Gen Z, in this new era, you will lose points, or the boy will not feel you again if he likes you and he walks up to you and you accept almost immediately. Is a turn off now. The question is, what exactly are you guys looking for when it comes to relationship? I feel like relationship we should be, I like you, you like me, we like each other. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. So why should we be acting nonchalant? Let me use the Gen Z lingo, nonchalant, as you guys used to say. So you guys have to pretend not to like each other. It's just like I see a guy, I'm eyeing the guy's eyeing me back, he walks up to me, and I'm like, okay, I like your vibe, you like my vibe. Let's see where this goes. So now you guys don't want that anymore. You guys are actually pretending you like each other, but you pretend not to like each other. What is the gain? What is the emotional gain or the physical gain to pretend not to like somebody? Because you want to chike babe until she say, I don't want you, you don't want me. And deep down inside that guy's mind, she likes you too. But you want to chase. That's not chasing. That's mental problem. Because if you like somebody and they like you back, that even makes your life easy. Like, it makes everything easy. It's like two lovebirds seeing each other and they're like, boom, butterflies. But no, you guys want to be acting nonchalant. Everybody's acting nonchalant. So if you guys are pretending not to like each other, when you finally agree for each other, are you going to start withdrawing? So that means you guys are literally playing games. Like, it's all a mind game for you guys. Like, you like a boy likes you, you're gonna act like you don't like him, because the moment you act like you like him, he's going to be turned off, because he also wants to chase a girl, want to keep chasing. Honestly, una too like wahala. If you like me, I like you. What is the big deal of we chasing each other back and forth? Like, what's that time? But at this point, I guess that's the new trend now, because for the other ladies, she was like, hey, God help us. So, because it reached to call God, because dating is already hard enough in this new era. Then adding the fact that you have to lie not to like somebody, like acting like you don't care when you know deep down you care. Like, you're not supposed to reach like this. You're not supposed to hard like this. You're not supposed to hard like this. But now they make things hard. You're not supposed to hard like this. Like, what's the big deal? Like, you like a girl, she likes you back. You walk up to the girl, and the moment she makes it easy for you, it's a huge turn off. Now you get problem. At this point, now I get problem. And I'm sure it's in this Gen Z era thing. Or it's a Gen Z thing. I don't know if it's a Gen Z thing. I just feel like my Gen Zs that watch my show, please tell me, how are you guys coping in this new dating game? What are you guys doing to stay safe? Because obviously now, if you like a guy, you cannot show him that you like him too much. God forbid a girl is a lover girl. God forbid I don't want to make life hard for you. But now you have to act nonchalant. I keep saying nonchalant because that's how you guys say it. Because it's not that deep. Moving on. So, information reaching me is that most of you are tagging the big brands that you go to the store to buy their stuff. It's not as if you are influencing for them. It's not as if it's a PR package. You go to the store, you buy this stuff, you pay with your money, you come online, you post about the product, you tag the vendor, you tag the brand. I don't have a problem with that. I do that too quite sometimes, and it's also a way for you as a content creator to get visibility. But information is reaching me that some of you, not all of you, some of you are now saying that you don't have a problem tagging the big brands. But if it's your friend that, let's say, for example, your friend is selling wig and you buy a wig from your friend, because you are paying your friend right now, you're paying your friend the money for the wig, full payment. You don't want to tag her because you said you're not doing free PR for that person. You said you're not influencing for that person. But it's the same you. It's the same you that will go to the mall, buy something because it's a big brand. You will tag them. You will tag them. Even ask your friend to tag them in the comment section. You will post and repost in your story and tag them 1,000,000 times. But that your friend that sells wig or that sells perfumes or that sells whatever it is, whatever services they render, you cannot tag them because they did not pay you for influencing work. Come have a seat with me. You know that if you support your family member or your friends, if you root for them and you push them, you support them, do you know it will not cost you anything other than a few minutes? But some of you find it very, very easy to say that, but they did not pay me for PR now, so I'm not going to post them. At least I paid for the services until we understand. But that same lip gloss that you tag Fenty 2,000,000 times, you went to buy it too. They did not give you a PR package. But all of you come and say, but I paid her now. She even charged me twice. And so, but it's the same you that will see tagging other vendors because they are big. We know them. It's not good because you're dauda. Let's call a spade a spade. You cannot be having bad character and will not be calling you out. It's the audacity for you to open your mouth and say, but I paid for the services. But when you went to buy that perfume, you actually paid for it. They didn't give you for free. So why do you find it very hard to support your own? Why do you people, then you call that person your friend, or you say, but at least I'm supporting them, I'm patronizing them. Yes, you are patronizing them, but do you know the power of visibility, social media visibility? It can change somebody's life. Ordinary tagging your friend because you patronize them for doing a particular service or reading a particular service for you, or you buying a product for them, you know what that can do? It can boost their visibility online. We all know the power of social media. So you coming and saying because you paid for the service, you're not going to tag them, you're not going to collab with them, because you can now collaborate because at least you paid for it, doesn't make any sense to me. You saying they did not pay you to be an influencer, but it's the same you. If it was a situation of what I ordered versus what I got, you will set ring light. You will do story time. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 20. But you find it very hard to tag a friend that does a small business, to tag them when you actually get quality. I feel like people don't understand that it's not just you exchanging money that means that you're supporting a brand. You tagging them, you giving them a shout out on your stories. Use your platform for something nice. But it is the same you I will see tagging all the big brands that they don't even know your first name, they don't even care who you are. But that your friend that would appreciate you, that already thank you. You say, at least I paid you for the services. Abba, you guys need to change. This is not just only for small business alone. You guys know a friend, or you probably know someone that's into content creation. You will never post their content. You will never repost it. You will never like it. It is the same you. If this person posts this thing on their story, we will see you there. Before they post, you're there. You will watch it, waka pass. But if it is to come to their main page, you will swipe. Why do you guys do that? And if you call somebody your friend, you should be able to support them, especially if they're not doing anything illegal online. I feel like it shouldn't be a big deal to support your friend openly. Like, support your friend openly, like, be very loud about you supporting your friend. And this person does not necessarily even have to be your friend. Somebody that you know that, okay, you've patronized them before and their services are top notch, recommend them. We all know that the world is a global market. Most people don't have working stores, but they have social media pages. So if you cannot encourage by tagging, by mentioning, or by liking a post, or by putting a comment, or by doing something, why are you calling that person your friend? Or why are you calling that person your family member? Then why are you even following the person in the first place? To be a monitoring spirit? Because some of you, information reaching me that some of you don't even follow people because you actually like them. You just want to monitor their lives. And which is okay. You can be a monitoring spirit. That's fine. But that doesn't, if you call yourself, if you know you're not part of the category of monitoring spirits, then, my darling, it wouldn't cost you anything. It wouldn't cost you anything to support a small business. Because guess what? That small business today that you're looking at, the day that small business we get out of the trenches of small business. Don't come and now start forming and tagging and say, oh, I know her. I remember when she started. And so, history teacher. You knew when she started. But did you support her when she started? Answer is no. You were nowhere to be found. Some of you will even rather go and you will know a friend that does the same business, or you know a friend that renders the same type of service that you need. And you know that I'm not talking about you not patronizing people that they don't know what they're doing. I'm in support of that. If you are my friend and you're rendering a particular service and you don't know what you are doing, I'm not going to support you. That one is a different topic for another day. We'll not say because we are friends. But if you know a friend that know what they are doing, why are you taking that business somewhere else? Why can't you patronize your friend? That your friend go. Why is it that some of you even have bad character? You will be pricing the way you price things when it comes to your friend. They're bad data. Once it is an outsider or a stranger or somebody that you don't know, you'll be trying to impress them. They will call one certain amount for you. You will not even negotiate. But if it is that your friend, you will negotiate till that person is even frustrated and be like, you know what, give me whatever you have. Abba, you cannot be doing this kind of thing and you will tell me that you are not a witch or you are not a wizard. It's not until we see blood in your mouth before we call you a witch. You are a witch. Because how do you guys do it? Some of you will rather give these things to strangers, but you know a friend that does that same, like they render the same service, they sell the same product. You would rather give it to an outsider. Or somebody because they have a big name already. If you don't support your own right now, when do you want to support them? When they don't need that support anymore? And you as a business owner, this is also my part to you as a business owner, as a content creator, whatever business you do, whatever service you do, don't wait until people tag you before you post your own content too. I understand that we need the support of people too as well. Not only just you need your friends to support. You too, be serious about your own business. Business here, sorry, digili. Carry your business for your head. Let people think that this guy is doing too much. Let's kuku patronize her. Some of you, you're waiting for people to recognize you. You're waiting for someone to locate you and see you. But what are you doing behind closed doors? Are you just sitting down with your... God has given you this talent. God has given you this creativity. Don't just sit and wait and say, God, okay, I need you to send me helper. Get to work. Start putting your craft out there. The more you do, the more you will make mistakes, the more you will learn. Let's leave the people that they decided not to tag you in your business, like they patronize you, so supporting on you. Let's not lie you. If they patronize what you're doing, or they buy from you, or they ask you to help them with this, like if they patronize you at any point, it's still support. But if they decide not to publicly support you, that's their own problem. We've addressed them. But you that you're a business owner, the way you carry yourself is the way people will carry you too. The way you carry your business is the way people will carry that business for you. Don't wait until somebody tags you. Don't wait until somebody start mentioning you. Try as much as possible to give yourself, push yourself. See, this phone that we have, this screen that we have, don't just consume content, especially if you are a creative, especially if you are a business owner. Don't just sit down and scroll your time away. Find time to create. Find time to do something with the talent God has given to you. Even if it doesn't make sense at first, put it out there, because as I used to say, we don't know which one will blow. We don't know which content will give us that, okay, finally, all this effort. No effort is wasted. the more you put in the work, even if you're not seeing results right now, the results will show someday. So, as a business owner, as a content creator, as a creative, do not sit down and wait till somebody recognizes you. Let me drink my drink. And by the way, this drink is from Igbado O'Clock. That's my own business. See what I did there? I just plugged my brand. Even the Bible says faith without work is vain. Igbabola is sishe okuni. I know you have faith in God. I know you believe God is going to do it. But you're not going to sit down and be expecting one miracle to happen. You got to put in the work. So for all of you thinking that supporting your own people or supporting people's brand, small business brand that you know, is a no-no for you, all the best. But just remember that as you are tagging the big brands that don't even know your first name, try and put in the same effort to tag a small business owner today. If you patronize their business, I know you paid for the service. Same way when you go to the big stores, you pay for the services as well. Tag these people. I know that the outcome of both sides is different. I know you are tagging the big brands so that maybe one day they can give you PR box, can send you PR, you can influence for them. I understand this. But you to also remember that as you are tagging that your friend too, somebody is also who needs that service will also see them. And once they see them, they will get income from that. I understand that the outcome might be different when you tag the big brands too, because you're hoping one day too they recognize you, you get the PR, they fly you abroad, you become a big time influencer. I get it. But the same way you're tagging the big brands, tag your friends too that you support, that you feel if you're supporting them privately, support them publicly as well. Because at the end of the day, I understand that your friend cannot pay you for PR or cannot pay you cannot give you PR package later. But if they become successful too, one day, they might even make it big that they will now even need an influencer or they need someone who can help them push their brand. And they can come back to you. It comes back. What goes around comes around. You might not reap the favor right now, but in the future. The same as it's not just people, not only your friends that sell products or render services. Just support your people. The people you call your people, support them. Support not be by mouth, by actions. And I feel like the world would be a better place if everybody just understands that if I support my people, it will not be the end of the world. And for some of you that feels like, because this is my friend, I should not pay for the services, that is a story for another day. I'm not going to go into all that. But all of you too, all this bad character that all of you are doing, all this bad character, all of you need to change. It's a very shameless behavior. You too, you say your friend. There's a difference between collaboration and saying you want a service for free. There's a difference between you collaborating with somebody than you saying you want their product or their services for free. Even that big brand that is sending you a PR package, there's an exchange for it. Even that big brand that is sending you a product for you to do a video, there's an exchange. So why are you coming to your friend to tell them to give you their product for free? Like, say they go steal them for market too. They also bought it with money. Even if they give you discount, that doesn't mean you should do too much. Am I saying something? I don't know if I'm saying, I don't know. I just feel like we need to address these things. It's not a good character. Stop it. Moving on. There's another drama I saw on social media and I feel like I need to share with you guys. And you guys should watch.
Are you taking me out?
Like you knew about this whole thing, and you didn't tell me.
Shaka. Oh, Duru Geke. I feel like bicycle. Oh my goodness. She didn't accept our man's proposal just because he didn't kneel down. I beg, is it necessary for a man to kneel down to propose? My people, let's talk about this. Is it necessary for a man to kneel down to propose? First of all, go down low. Yeah, go down low. If you want to propose and you cannot go on your knees, you are not ready. First of all, when Olamide said, first of all, go down low. Not like wahala. You thought about proposing to your girlfriend, your longtime girlfriend, and I'm sure you guys have been dating for quite a while. At first, I thought it was content because the guy, I saw his video on TikTok. He started addressing people on TikTok, you know, he even did a whole live stream talking about it. I didn't really want to watch that. And later, I also saw a video of his mom, even, you know, talking to him about the whole thing because it was trending on social media. At first, I thought it was content, but I still want to hope, in my mind, I still want to hope that that is content. Because tell me, why would you plan a whole proposal and you know that you cannot go down on your knees when you want to propose to her? Then why did you disgrace yourself like that? Why did you embarrass her like that? You could have done it in the room. You could have just done it in the bedroom. Everything. I always say I don't subscribe to everything being public. Because it's not everything that has to be public. Honestly. You don't have to do everything for social media. If you knew that you could not kneel down to propose to your wife to be, you could have just done it in the bedroom. First of all, the whole setup was already given and never chopped. Because all that money that you used to do all that, you could have used it to maybe take out to dinner after you guys are done proposing to yourself and, you know, celebrate in your own quiet place. Because tell me, let's analyze. I'm first going to analyze the video before anything. Because guess what? You're saying that you cannot kneel down. And the lady was like, kneel down now. Kneel down. It's not a big deal. She was telling him small, like, kneel down now. She was even trying to, you know, don't embarrass me out here. And he was like, nah, I'm not going to kneel down. But all of you that they tell that they want to propose to somebody and you go to that proposal, you not be start shouting, say yes. One day until they slap one of you and your teeth come off before you know that it's not every time you shouting, say yes. The man and the woman that they want to propose to each other, she did not know she would say yes. But the man that is proposing did not know that the girl will either take the ring or not take the ring. So why are you shouting, say yes? Just shut up, record the moment and be there. Even the decoration was already off me. Even the whole setting was already like, what is this? It's not necessary. All that drama wasn't necessary. If you knew you could not kneel down, you could have just done it in the bedroom. Simple as ABC. You could have done it in your living room, not bring her all the way out. Even our friend that was in the corner that was laughing, that guy, is that your friend or your sister? And the lady was like, if you're ready to propose to me, you know where to find me. My dear, at this point, I don't even know who to support. Because relationship matter, they know they to put mouth for the relationship matter before they use me to settle. Don't see a big deal with a man going on his knees to propose to his woman. You guys even do what's behind the scenes. So what is it to propose to your wife? What's the big deal? To be just kneel down and say, will you marry me? And all of you that are shouting to say yes. And it's like, he was even defending himself the other day when I saw it on Instagram, on TikTok. And I was like, at this point, I cannot even defend anybody. I feel like two of them know the kind of people they are. Two of these people know themselves. And the two of them already understand each other's dynamics. You cannot really comment too much about when it comes to relationship, especially things you see on social media, because this is a snippet of what happens in their main relationship, right? So we don't know what happens behind the scenes. They already know how they do their thing. I'm not here to support anybody, but you coming out there to embarrass each other. Both of you actually did embarrass each other. The boy embarrassed the girl embarrassed the boy, because I don't understand why both of you will do that to yourself out there. You should have had conversations about your proposal. I feel like proposal doesn't even come as a surprise. You already know, you sense it, and you already know how you want your proposal to be. The balloons were already even very off. It's even the waitress that brought the cake as like, even the person that wrote, will you marry me on the plate does not have handwriting. See, at the end of the day, it's none of my business. Everybody should do whatever makes them happy. But what do you think? Do you think people should, do you think a man should go down on his knees to propose to a girl? Or do you think the girl made a big deal out of it by, shouting, and this is the way they were even tracking themselves? I was like, it's not that deep. Relationship, voila. At this point, all this relationship guys that I'm not even seeing online, it's just crazy nowadays. But I feel like couples should do whatever makes them happy, and I feel like not everything has to be. I don't subscribe to everything being public. Some things can be done privately. You couldn't go down on your knees to propose to your girl, and as the lady, you knew that your man. I'm sure he would have said it jokingly or play. He would have told you cannot go down on his knees to propose to you. You already know that. I'm sure that you would know that. I feel like a part of you know that. And as for the man, you also already know you cannot go on your knees to propose, and you know your girl makes a big deal out of you going down on your knees to propose. Both of you should have found a middle ground. The middle ground would have been proposing to her privately. Wake up, put the ring in her hand. She wakes up, oh my God, I'm getting married. She takes a picture, posts it on Instagram. Shaka, that's it. I think I even saw his mom talking about it. I was like, you didn't have to be public about it then. It's the truth. You didn't have to come to the public and do all that and gather how many friends. There were no more than 3 or 4. You know, 4 rose petals, the plastic rose petal that you put on the floor with the cake and the handwriting, the person who wrote, will you marry me? With whoever did that decoration, you could have used all the money that you spend on all those small little details to make better soup in the house and eat. Propose, put ring in her hand, do better soup and eat, and let everybody be happy. Let her post the ring on social media. Because if at the beginning stage you guys cannot agree on such little details, there are bigger decisions to be taken. There are bigger issues to be addressed in marriages, or when you guys get married. There are bigger things that would need to be addressed in the marriage. That if you guys cannot agree on this a small details just as a proposal, I feel like both of you still need time to really think about, do you really want this relationship, or it's just, let's see where this goes? Because if you guys are both not on the same page on small details like this, what if when you start having kids, there are so many things you need to do together as a couple, even aside from having children. There's so many decisions that needs to be taken as a couple. And if you guys cannot both agree on these little details, then there's a problem. There's a fundamental problem with both of you. Because if one person, and one thing I always say, it's never my way or your way in a relationship. It's always finding a middle ground, because you're 2 different people coming from 2 different backgrounds, which coming together, it's obviously there's tendency to clash and, have issues on things, but not issues that will lead to your proposal where everybody is now there. You're now vlogging, say yes, and you guys are now going viral for something that's supposed to be a sweet experience. Is now turning to a whole conversation where people are now saying, is it necessary for a man to kneel down to propose to his woman? If you want to, I've seen situation where even women will go down on their knees to collect the ring from the man. If that's how you guys want to do it, but if that's what makes your girl happy, boy, do it. And if you don't want to do it, you should not come to the public and embarrass her like that. You just embarrass both of you. Like, you embarrass yourself, you embarrass the girl. And now you're coming online to can't be addressing issue. Because, boy, bye. Shut up. Go and fix your issue. Social media is not a real world. We will have our own 2 cents. We will talk about it. We will move on. Tomorrow we'll find something else to talk about. So the fact that he was even coming, setting ring light to be addressing issue even got me like, It's like, you don't know that life is more than you setting ring light to be talking about things. Publicity is good or bad publicity. Publicity is publicity, but you're not giving it too much attention. Like, if it's like this is what you actually wanted. You wanted to trend, so it's giving content to me, Sha. But some people say it's not content too, because his mom also came to address the issue. So I'm thinking it's content, because it's not hard enough to me. But who knows? Who knows? Whatever you see on the street or social media nowadays, everybody is moving mad. But that's it. If you've watched to this point, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you have a story that screams the audacity, you know what to do. Slide into my DMs. Send me a message. Let's talk about it. Let's unpack your story on the show. But that's this week's madness. That's this week's rant, and that's this week Audacity file. And please comment below. I need to know your take in every conversation I have spoken about today. I need to know your take. What is your take? What do you think about, people saying they should be nonchalant, people that want to be nonchalant in their relationship? What is your take on that? And people that say they would rather support big brands than supporting their friends who is a small business owner. I need to know your own take about this. And the final one, the man saying that he cannot go on his knees to propose to his girl. I need to also know your take on that. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys next week. Till then, bye now.